See, this is precisely why I structured my post-game video about the Oklahoma City Thunder the way I did, because this situation continues to drive me absolutely insane. How little discussion there is, and how minimal the praise is, for a team that is completely dominating and constructing a dynasty. This is exactly why I speak about OKC the way I do. And again, I genuinely enjoy First Things First. I enjoy the herd. I enjoy all those programs. So these remarks are not meant to say, these shows are terrible. That is not what I'm trying to do here at all. But it is just so absurd to me that OKC dominates, sweeps the Lakers, and then it's nothing but LeBron, Lakers, Lakers. It's about the best option for LeBron, retirement, new team. And then the next segment moves on to Luka, you know. Oh, let's show an interview from Luka. Should Luka want LeBron to come back? I mean, it's just crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. And then it continues into the following segment. LeBron looking on the bright side, not viewing his year as a failure. I mean, even now on the herd, the question is, was OKC's roster simply too deep for the Lakers? And we see LeBron in the background. The story should be OKC. The story should be the Thunder. They are the ones not losing in the playoffs. They are the ones building a dynasty. They are the ones who represent both the present and the future of the NBA. They are the ones competing in games that actually carry weight. Why are the ones who are still playing basketball games right now? And it's the same thing on Get Up. It's all about LeBron and the Lakers. Or we keep seeing LeBron's interviews. I don't understand. Where is SGA? Where is Chet Holmgren? Where is everyone else? Has LeBron James played his final game with the Lakers? First take opening their show with, how would you evaluate LeBron's tenure with the Lakers? Every show, man. Every single show. I'm not inventing this. I'm not making this up. It's just ridiculous to me. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the defending champions. The best team in the NBA if we're judging solely by the regular season. Okay? They have been dominant now for essentially 2 full seasons and 2 full postseasons. Again, will that continue? Will they lose in the next round? No idea. It doesn't matter. But as of this very moment, for the last 2 years, for the last 2 complete seasons, and again, we're obviously still finishing this current season, they have been the best, most dominant, most dynamic, most exciting team. And you know what? They are loaded with stars. Okay? They are. They have big names who are fun to watch, who would become household names if you would just allow them to, if you would just talk about them more. Okay? But I mean, they have star power, they have a fan base. It's awesome watching their games. I don't understand it. And again, I want to emphasize this. I love these shows. Most of my commentary is usually like, you know, I give my own separate opinions, or if I'm reacting to a clip, I treat it as if Nick gives a take and now it's my take, or Colin gives a take and now it's my take. I treat it as if I'm at the table. I don't often offer meta commentary on the media as a whole. I do that sometimes, but I try not to do it too much because it can feel strange at times. Because I never want it to come across as if I'm tearing down these shows, right? That's never the intention. It's never that these shows are terrible and don't watch them. I love them. I absolutely positively love them. I watch them all the time, obviously. I watch them constantly. I love them. Even when they say things that drive me crazy. It's entertainment. It's fun. We all love them. That's why we all tune in. That's why we all debate them. So I love it. Love First Things First. Love Get Up. Love the herd. Love Cowherd. Love Nick. All of them. But this is the kind of stuff that drives me crazy. And this is what I've been talking about during the entire OKC run as a whole. Not only last year, but this year as well. And it's like the only time we really discussed OKC is when it's a problem about SGA and free throws, and this and that. Now they sweep the Lakers. Dominate the Lakers. The Lakers actually shoot more free throws than OKC. And it's just all about LeBron. And I told you guys last night. We're all going to have to pretend, is LeBron going to retire? What's he going to do? We're all going to play that game now. I told you that's exactly what would happen. Everything I said in my immediate post-game clip came true. And if you look at the other posts, it's just LeBron, 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 Lakers, Lakers. We're seeing Luka, we're seeing AI. We're seeing everything except OKC. But the actual team that's winning and has shown itself to be unbeaten so far. It's just ridiculous to me. And it's so frustrating to me because OKC deserves to receive the praise and the conversations. That's what I try so hard to deliver on this channel. It's to give every team their moment to have real, deep dive discussions. Whether you're the most popular team in the world, the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron, or you're the Oklahoma City Thunder. Or you're the Carolina Panthers in football. Let's just talk about everything. Because I mean, if I were, and despite what some people might think, I'm not an Oklahoma City Thunder fan. I mean, I love watching them and obviously I believe in them, but I wasn't born and raised as a Thunder fan or anything. But I can't imagine if I were a true Thunder fan. I've got the jerseys, the merchandise, I go to the games, and I watch every single game, and I'm like, oh, Thunder, Thunder, Thunder. And they win. I'm like, yeah, we won, baby. Let's go. Let's go on the road to repeat. And I can't wait. I tune into these shows. I'm like, yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. And it's just LeBron and Lakers, LeBron and Lakers, LeBron and Lakers, LeBron and Lakers, LeBron and Lakers. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Like, are you kidding me right now? It's just crazy. It's why I asked you guys. That's why I asked you guys, please, please, please subscribe and watch the full length of the video. And then when you guys watch the video and subscribe at the same time, views go through the roof, subscribers go through the roof, because I am trying to redefine how we have sports conversations. I am trying to redefine how we do this, man. I really am. I'm trying to create something special. And we're doing it on the football channel. And again, I'll say it, it's not just about chasing views and subscribers. Obviously, I want all the views, all the subscribers I can possibly get. I'm not going to deny that. But it's so much more than just that. It's creating something real so we can have real, honest, grounded discussions about everything. About LeBron, about OKC, about SGA, about everything. So we can just have real, grounded, unbiased, deep dive conversations. So we can talk about it all. So we can talk about it all. And the comments are through the roof. That's what excites me so much. When you look at this channel, on the football channel especially, the comments per view ratio is through the roof compared to the biggest, most viewed channels out there. People are actually engaging and having real discussions, and I love it. I absolutely love it. But this is what I've been going on about. And I even had people say, oh, you're making something out of nothing. Clearly not. Clearly not. This is the most perfect representation. The only time these shows opened with OKC was when it was a problem about SGA and the Thunder, and that the NBA needs to do something about the free throws, and this and that. But when they win, and when we can't use that controversy as a talking point, it's just LeBron and the Lakers. LeBron. And like I showed you in the post-game clip last night, when we had to sit through segments that were like, if LeBron beats OKC, he's the GOAT. You know, and it's like he's not going to beat OKC. We don't have to invent the scenario, right? We don't have to invent this. Right, you know what? If I beat OKC, then I am the greatest sports story in history. If it's just me versus their starting five and I beat them, then it is the greatest achievement in human history. Should we talk about that? No, we shouldn't, because it's literally physically impossible and will never happen. Okay, cool. Got it. Listen, I'm pretty good, but I can't beat OKC 1-on-5, okay? I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And it's not just about views and clicks. We can't just say, oh well, the Lakers get the views and clicks. Yeah, because you talk about them all the time. Right? If you talked about OKC more, if you actually had these discussions, they would get views and clicks and watches and all of that. We keep trying to invent this narrative. And you know what? If you keep saying OKC is boring, OKC is boring, OKC is cheap, oh it's cheap and cheap, yeah, if you keep saying that and you keep telling people that, they eventually believe it. Because you know what? Not everyone watches all the games. I talk about this all the time on the football channel. Not everybody watches every game. You can't. That would be a full-time job. It's hard enough for people who actually dedicate their lives to doing this. To watch all the games and do all that. So a lot of times, and this is how I was before I actually really dove into the games, I relied on these shows to essentially tell me how I should feel. Oh, the Bills are a good team this year. Oh, OKC is competitive and can win it all. So it's like, okay, well I'm not watching every single game. I watch a few games here and there, but I rely on them to give me context. And if you keep telling me, oh OKC is boring. Oh, OKC is only winning because of free throws. OKC this or that. Well, then I'll eventually probably believe it because I don't have any other frame of reference. And then if I do watch a game, I'm looking at it through that lens of, oh yeah, that is a lot of free throws. Oh yeah, that is kind of boring. You already kind of look at it through this narrow lens, through this foggy lens. So yeah, if you keep making those things the story, then yeah, that's what you're going to get. Especially for people who are, again, casually watching, casually tuning in. That's what makes up the masses, man. The masses are not watching every single game. They're just not. Which is fine. I don't blame you. You can't. It's a lot. Best case scenario is you watch the majority of your own team's games, let alone all the other days of basketball because there are so many games. Football is a little bit easier, but basketball, are you kidding me? And again, I've talked about this all the time. Watching basketball games in November or December, I don't even care if it's the San Antonio Spurs versus OKC. The fact that I know it's a meaningless game and it's just one of 82, it's grueling for me. It's grueling for me. That's why I live for the playoffs. I live for the NBA playoffs. I love them. Absolutely, positively love them. Cut the regular season in half and double the length of the playoffs. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And yet, if I didn't have the knowledge and the experience, and I haven't been watching basketball for years, and haven't watched all the different versions of all these teams, whether it's OKC, whether it's San Antonio, whether it's Golden State, whether it's the Lakers, if I didn't have that knowledge base, and I'm just casually watching these games here and there, I would have no idea how great OKC truly is. And how dominant and incredible they've been. I would have no idea. We barely talked about the series against the Suns, which I defended because I'm like, yeah, we know we're going to beat THM. There's only so much to say. It's the Suns. You know, there are other interesting dynamics. The Sixers and the Celtics, the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. I'm like, yeah, I get it, right? I understand. It makes sense that there's going to be more energy there. Wembanyama's first ever playoff run. That makes sense. I understand that. Makes total sense. But now it's like, okay, now we're talking about OKC versus the Lakers, and it's like, not really. We're actually just talking about LeBron and Luka and AR and DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart and Bronny and JJ Redick, and we're talking about the Lakers. And then OKC and SGA and Chet Holmgren and Alex Caruso and Jared McCain. We're talking about OKC. But it's Lakers and then OKC and SGA. Unless SGA needs to be stopped. This is ridiculous. This is rid. Are you kidding me what OKC does? This is ridiculous. And then they win straight up with no problems, and it's like, OKC, SGA. What's that other guy's name who is playing pretty well, too? I don't even know. What's his name? I don't know. But did you see Bronny? Oh, did you see Bronny? He's locked in just like his father. Like father, like son. The king. It's like, what? What are you talking about? I saw LeBron's wife more on the broadcast than I saw SGA. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? How many times do you need to show me JJ Redick on the broadcast? How many times do you need to show me JJ Redick? How many times do you need to show me Luka sitting on the NCH doing nothing? Doing nothing. I don't understand. We're literally showing press conferences of Luka, who didn't even play in the series. I want to hear the thoughts of Hartenstein. I want to hear the thoughts of Caruso, of Jared McCain, of Chet Holmgren, of SGA. Like, what are we doing, man? What are we talking about? You would think OKC was just the most random team. Again, I could understand if OKC hadn't won last year. If they hadn't been great. If they didn't have the reigning MVP. If they weren't the defending champions. I could understand if it were the Trailblazers, right? Like, what the Trailblazers did, or I'm trying to think of a couple of other random teams, or the Hawks or something, right? The Raptors, where they just kind of seemed to come out of nowhere and beat the Lakers. I could understand leaning on, well, we're clearly going to keep talking about LeBron and the Lakers. I could understand that. That makes sense to me. I still think there should be balance, but I understand it. That's not the situation with the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's not the situation here. We know that. We know that. So, yeah. Crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. And I'm clearly passionate about it. I'm clearly passionate about it. Because it matters to me. I'm all about trying to have the right conversations. And it's not to downplay LeBron, it's not to downplay the Lakers, it's to give some oxygen and some air to breathe to the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are actually a comp. Lishing things right now. Those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Oklahoma City Thunder? The way we've been discussing them and what they've been able to accomplish so far, and the path they're on, just everything. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get into some discussion. Let's get into some debates. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here. I'd absolutely love to see you as part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing that. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.